The life cycle. And in part of the life cycle, we talk about a window of opportunity, opening and closing. All products have a life cycle. And the 4 stages are the introductory phase, the growth stage, maturity stage, and decline. Where are you? The introduction stage, the first stage when a product is launched into the market. Usually low sales, low profits, or even losses. High costs relative to sales as you expand your distribution networks. Focus on your promotional activities on the innovators and the early adopters. As we go up the life cycle into the growth stage, which is the exciting part, where you can really start to compete on difference, drive your margins. This is where the product has actually jumped that chasm. Sales climb quickly, it gets very exciting, you start to think about what's next. Innovators and early adopters continue to buy, and the early majority finally understands what you're all about. But in this stage, this is where you will start to attract competition. The competitors will be after you. You've proven there's a market. They will want some of it. Are you ready for that? Think about innovation. They'll also try and compete with you with slightly different products. They might try pricing, all sorts of things. Try to use innovation. Drive it up that cycle. Stay ahead of them. Into the 3rd stage of the life cycle, the maturity stage. This is where it gets very competitive. Why? It's flattening out. Everyone's in there playing. Playing what? Playing on price, trying to get volume, trying to drive that last piece of profit out of that product. What's happening now, you've moved from late majority almost into the laggard phase. This stage lasts quite a long time compared to the others. The main thing is that most products today, you look around, are in the maturity phase. Everyone's trying to compete on price. My challenge to you is, where's the innovation? I wonder whether we could jump to another life cycle. The last stage. It's all over. Not really. The decline stage. What's interesting here is it tends to slow. Sometimes it just crashes. We're going to explore why, depending on how ingrained the product is in daily life. Some products go on and on and on, like bread. Or a suitable replacement is found. We've talked about substitutes. I wonder what's going to be a substitute, perhaps, for bread. Sales may plunge to zero, decline completely. We could talk about the government changes a policy, or it just goes out of fashion. Some of the reasons: technological change, advances, shifts in consumer tastes, the economy, people get sick of it, or increased competition. As sales decline, organisations often leave that marketplace. Some start a new curve, some go out of business. Those that remain reduce quality of product lines, they drop smaller segments, cut promotion budget, price reductions, and literally fight to the death. Too much energy, too much drama. I suggest let's try a new curve.